No cereal. Nothing.
Are we out of cereal?
Yes. Or about like.
I swear we. Oh no, that was in my dream. We bought cereal in my dream. We went to the store. We bought some Cheerios. There was this guy that was like selling this mystery bag of stuff, and then we bought it for like $5, and then we ended up getting like $2,000 in it. Like there was just like $2,000 in cash.
Just inside the box.
Yeah, and then there was something else that went on in my dream. I forget what else. There's a lot going on in my dream. And then right. So we got the monies, and then we still had to get our groceries, and we're still in the grocery store, grocery shopping. So we're like, okay, cool. We have extra money for groceries. That's great. We don't need that money. And then we're like, okay, let's split up and get the groceries so we can get out of here. Well, split up. I get my groceries I was tasked with. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Where are you? No answer. Oh, where did you go? So I go to the car. Wait in the car for like an hour. You're lost in the grocery store. So I go back in the grocery store. The grocery store turned into a maze. Now, the grocery store turned into this weird ass, like, endless hallway of fucking cereal boxes. Specifically, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Well then.
No, it wasn't Honey Nut Cheerios. It was the regular Cheerios. And I remember that because I was like, why the fuck would anyone need this many Cheerios? Well, then the honeybee, the bee mascot of the Cheerios, came at me and was chasing me down the aisles of endless Cheerios because I insulted the Cheerio box. And the entire time, I just want to know where the fuck my husband went. And so I'm looking, I'm trying to call you. Every time I call you, it goes to this weird number instead of your phone number. For some reason, somehow, some way, I think what happened was the honeybee had, changed the number in my phone. And so every time I called you, the numbers would slightly change for, like, in my contacts. Like, your numbers stay the same, but my contact number, or the number I had in my contacts for you, kept changing over and over and over. And at one point I kept pissing off this guy who, I guess he broke his legs and he was in the hospital. And I was like,
Wait.
I was like, I'm calling, I'm trying to find my husband's phone number, and is James here, you know? And they're like, no, fucking stop calling us, he's in the hospital. And I thought that meant my husband's in the hospital. I'm like, why is my husband in the hospital? We were in the store 2 seconds ago. Like, no, this person that you're calling is in the hospital with 2 broken legs. I'm like, why is my husband broken legs? Well, this is not your husband's phone number. And they hung up. And then the bee thought it was funny that it kept pissing off this person, so instead of changing it, they just kept putting the number as that number, even though I kept fixing it. And then eventually, as I'm standing in the aisle, James had he'd come and found me, and he was like, where have you been? I was like, where were you this entire time? And then I tried to explain to him, and he's like, yeah, that's fucking crazy. That didn't happen. I was just looking for you because you took our son through the Cheerios aisle and was lecturing us about Cheerios. I'm like, what was I lecturing us about Cheerios? And what son? It's like our son. And then here comes this little toddler. He's like, Dada, and he's like, hugs my little leg, and I was like, where did this come from? And then Jima goes, what do you mean, where does this come from? It was your kid. And then I was just like, oh, okay. And then we walked out of the store. And then we went to go put the kid in the car. And the car seat was weird. Like, I don't really remember what the fuck was going on with the car seat. But there was something with the car seat where it was like we couldn't get the car seat. I don't know. Like, it was some, like, weird futuristic thing where there was, like, an app in the car for the car seat to open. And I've never operated this because, like, I didn't know we had a child, I guess. So And James just looks at me. He's like, "What the fuck? Why don't you know how to use this? You're the one that always does this." And I'm like, "I didn't realize we had a kid 10 minutes ago, but okay." And then we figured out how to use the car thing, and then we went home and had a bowl of Cheerios. And that's like what I remember from my dream. So that's why I thought we bought Cheerios already.